Anishka Rao. Anishka Rao.
Anishka Rao.
Is that Brazilian? Rao? Anishka Rao. What's your most memorable moment from Supernatural? Lots of love from India, Jared and Jensen. Lots of love back. So cool that people from all over the world are coming to visit. I don't feel so lonely anymore.
India, right on. Most memorable moment. That's hard. That's like asking what your most memorable moment of the last 15 years of your life has been. There have been quite a few.
Yeah.
Very memorable moments.
I think if I were to try and think about 5, because a few come up. I remember shooting the last scene of the pilot. We got work to do, closing the trunk. I remember, and this didn't happen on camera, but I remember Phil Segresha, bringing him back up again, during the filming of the 200th episode, he had all the actresses who were playing Sam and Dean and Bobby Singer perform Carry On, My Wayward Son for the cast and crew. So we just sat in the auditorium at this high school here in Vancouver and they performed it. I remember being so, like, chills everywhere. Like, I didn't know I had pores on my shoulder, but everything was just like goosebumps. And that was pretty emotional. And again, back in season 10, we didn't know that we'd go much beyond 200. We hoped, but you know, you never know. So there have been little, more than a specific moment, there have been kind of like pit stops along the way. Obviously season 4 with Jen, and season 6 was it with like Frenchman. I remember there have been certain times where I've almost felt like I'm on the outside looking in. I know filming that video with Misha announcing that 15 would be our 15th and final was memorable. You know, it was sad, and I felt very sad and very proud at the same time. I remember that scene with Curtis as Metatron and Jensen as Dean. I'm proud of us, because that was another one of those moments where I was like, man, if this all ended, if the show doesn't get picked back up, I am proud of us. And so it seems like all of these moments, like the We Got Work to Do in the pilot, or you know, seeing Carry On performed by a bunch of talented young actors for our 200th episode, or acknowledging that we're about to be, you know, 15 and final, have been moments where I was like, you know, I don't allow myself to be proud of myself very often. I always feel like I have work to do, so maybe that's a combination of realizing I got work to do. And Jensen and I sitting here in our apartments, we got work to do. 7 days of quarantine work before we get to do the fun work. But also I am proud of us. So I think it's been a conglomeration of those moments, I suppose.
There was a moment that happened last year, and it wasn't on the show, but it was certainly Supernatural related, and that was that I'll never forget. And that was the last time we took the stage at Comic-Con.
Oh God!
Walking out and seeing that crowd, and knowing that was going to be the last time for this show was very, very heavy. It was a weighty moment, and it was a moment that I'll never forget, just from a finality standpoint, and also just from a look at what we have all had a hand in creating. That was a pretty special moment. And I don't think we hit it well.
No, we did not. That was a difficult one. Yeah, the Comic-Con moments. Yeah, good point.